Yeah, I changed the order a little bit. Just basically, Kirathungal was the level I got soft locked in yesterday when I got the world record. So I put that at the start this time, or like behind Pelennor Fields. So hopefully the game won't suffer. But yeah, I've had 2 runs in the last 2 days. I've only done 2 no resets, but both of them have been 136 pace up until the second to last level where there's been a soft lock. So we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, I was not happy with the new world record last night. I knew I had time this morning, so my only thought was trying to improve it. And, you know, if today I get a run which doesn't soft lock, but doesn't beat the 138, that's fine. I just want to get a run going. Mary's on lower health than I would like, but it's not that bad.
You fool. No man can kill me. Die now.
I am no man.
Cool. Pretty good start, to be fair. It's great. I didn't realise for ages for Aragorn, he just does it automatically. You don't actually need to press any buttons. She's no man, indeed. a kill here as well. Go away. Thank you. Right, let's see if I've spaced this out right. Probably not. So that. Oh nice, the thing's already happening. That was way too late. Nice. 2 double kills. Pretty good. Could have been a little bit cleaner, but I've got so much better at this strat. So the next level is now Kirathungol, I believe. I splitted as well. This is going well. So this boss fight softlocked on the first hit last time, or yesterday even. So if that doesn't happen this time, we're good. It didn't happen. It's weird, I've never seen it before. But it's just one of those things, I guess, with this game. It must be something to do with Paths That Are Dead, because it's the first time I ran Kirathungol after Paths That Are Dead. Shalom, yeah. I used to think this was like the worst boss fight in the game, for kind of a speedrun point of view, but it's honestly so much better than so many other ones. Maybe not. Stop doing that. Just let me hit you. Thank you. Okay, that was a pretty bad fight, but oh well. I am gonna try and do the blind stair jump. Haven't been able to get it yet, but we'll see. The boss fight is very important, but they had to create a character to do it co-op friendly, which is noticeable. Yeah. Definitely. I think, yeah, that is a big difference. And to be fair, it's not a bad idea, because also, unintentionally, I think it means by doing normal story runs, you unlock a strength character straight away. So all you really need to get for 100% is in a character which breaks mithril blocks, which is the Berserker. But yeah, you can tell the points where they were forced to make it 2-player. I think. I mean, they do that quite well with some of the like side-by-side places. That's quite a clever touch, to be fair. Oh yeah, this jump took ages last time as well. Nice. So we're already saving time over world record, PB, whatever. Right, this should be working. There we go. First try, yeah, that jump's kind of weird, but it's good to get it first try. Got the jump dive as well. That makes it easier here. If I don't get stuck on a piece of rock. Okay, yeah, that makes sense here. My 1P2C needs some serious work. Yay. Blackgate now. Ooh, Blackgate's got some strats. Now I've learned the strats, I actually mildly enjoy running this level. I know, the music is so good. It's annoying because Twitch will sometimes mute the VODs if it recognises the music. But if it doesn't, then it's just... it's such good music. Some big thunder outside. Of course. This is annoying. You never want this guy to be on that side. Because if he's off screen he despawns. Have to switch flowers actually. I just position myself in a spot where I can kind of see him. Doesn't matter where Legolas is, so don't know why that took so many shots, but oh well. Right, if the plates form off this troll, then things are looking good. If they don't, we've probably got us off luck. Okay, good. Right, strat number 1, around here, jump up. Okay, second try, that's not too bad. Right, so let's see. First thing we need to do is get picked up. Or it just does that straight away. Nice. No soft walk by the looks of things. It's pretty good. Should be 3.5 he does. 3.5, nice. And that was a perfect switch as well. What's my current goal? The run I'm satisfied with for a certain time. I guess, kind of going into this, my goal was to beat my world record, like when it was a 1:39.56, and kind of practice the new strats that I kind of learned. But now I'm thinking a 1:36 is definitely possible. Main thing at the moment is kind of practicing, and then when I get a chance to, probably this weekend, I'm going to do an any percent run and see if I can get my any percent PB down without Saruman skip. Blackgate, 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 Path of the Dead. Was that a gold? Oh, nice. I can't see the timer, and honestly I prefer that.
What do you see?
I see shapes of men and of horses.
It does mean I can't see the level order, so I might mess it up.
Like shreds of cloud.
I think it's this, or Skitly, I think,
I
characters.
think it's through a shroud of mist.
Is Saruman skip that hard?
They have been
It's tough to say.
The dead? Summoned?
More often than not, it will be quicker than doing one player intended strats for that section. Like, more often than not. However, when it comes to getting slower or getting quicker than the 1P2C I do there, it's less likely. So it's kind of like, if I do a no reset, I won't do Saruman skip. I'm going too far to the left there. Like, it's not a hard trick to do, it's just ridiculously inconsistent and frustrating. Since Saruman skip is only 15 minutes into the run, isn't it worth to do? It depends. I mean, for me personally, it's rare I have a 3-4 hour block, or I can just keep on doing attempts up to Saruman skip and then go. So for me it's not worth it at the moment, but as I kind of get closer, yeah, Things has it in his world record. To be fair, the way Think shows it, he gets it instantly. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. I've got it relatively quickly in stuff like my IL world record. And my PB was alright. It was the best Saruman skip I'd ever had, but it was still a good 40 seconds slower than Things's. Yeah, Thinks does have it in his world record. Hello Gabe, thank you. I don't think that loses any time because I believe the boss is on a timer before he starts laughing. Basically, Thinks his world record is really good apart from Palanorth Fields. Like, Palanorth Fields I could save 40-50 seconds over him. But the rest of his run is insane. Looks like... Yay, no soft lock. Saruman skip is the launch that gets you to the bridge. I think I know what you mean, and I think yes. Osgiliath. It's in the second section where Gandalf's fighting Saruman, and it's, yeah, it's around the tree where you're supposed to grow the plant to get. Yeah, you're supposed to grow the plant to get over the log, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, this is a bad Osgiliath, but oh well. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, I'll go with this, whatever. So it's inconsistent for you because you can't get as high FPS as him, potentially. I think he also does say it's a 1 in 50 trick to get it or something. But I also don't have as good a PC as him. It's not purely an FPS trick though. Especially because your FPS can be boosted by pausing. And that helps me a lot doing it. yeah, I mean, I have no idea how long. Is that the main loss between you and him, or is there another place? Now, that is the main loss between me and him. Because I've been working on my Weathertop, my Moria, and my Black Gate, and doing ILs for them, and taming Golem, it now means, yeah, if I can get a good run with Saruman skipping, maybe, then I can get close, at least break into the 224 kind of barrier. Which if I do that, then it just takes one really, really good Saruman skip and it's world record.
Take the gun! Release the river!
So if I can get a low 226 or a 225 without Saruman skip, then I'm gonna start going for it. Because at that point it could basically be any run on a similar pace with a really good Saruman skip as world record. Or close.
We must take the...
Oh, game stuttering, honestly. That was impossible to time. I think that's part of the reason why I like Replay Stories so much, is because it hasn't had Saruman skip in it ever. Like, not even Thinks' 141 or whatever it was. So it feels quite good to be able to run it and just play it, and you know that you're not really relying on too much luck. Nice. That should work. That did indeed work. It's almost like a less behaves, that looks good.
There is a fell voice on the air.
No. Really? Okay. That'll do, whatever. That's really annoying, but third try isn't bad. Just not great. Oh, I thought that was it. Nah, that was bad. Wasn't high enough up. was close. Yeah, that was ridiculously bad. I'll take this character, so it's losing a fair amount of time, but it's not as bad as the one I had yesterday in my world record, so yeah, because the one yesterday I got 2 like swipes from this dude, and oh, that's it, I threw a piece of wood in the wrong place, which cost me about 20-30 seconds because I didn't know how to back it up. So yeah, this is smooth. Again, as long as the game doesn't softlock, we're okay. Prologue, woohoo. Lord of the Rings is currently the only 80% world record not set in 2020. That's impressive, but not surprising. I think things have just been so dominant over this game, like, he's still got the first and second fastest times. Although admittedly I'm only 2 seconds behind his second fastest time. He just completely dominated this game in 2018. Lord of the Rings world record was set the day you had your 13th birthday. That's impressive. I think one of the IL records I have was set on my birthday, but I can't remember which one. Oh, there's still one left.
Victory
Okay.
was near.
Let's see if I can get 0 steps. Nice. Yeah. That's what you have to do. You don't actually need to go left for that. You just need to go straight on, which is good to know. so weird that it's the only game without a record set in 2020. But I guess if it wasn't for... Yeah, because I've set one in 2020 with Hobbit. And then a lot was set during the relay, I think. I'm not paying attention to this fight. What would be great is, at the moment, I think Lord of the Rings and Hobbit might adjust above the two, or they're just above the combined 5.5 hour barrier, I think, or 5:20, yeah, 5:35 or something. I think it's currently like 5:35:59. This would be great if I could get that down to sub 5:35 combined. I don't think it will happen, but because Lord of the Rings has some way to go, but I don't think I can ever get a run like Things is. Not with that Saruman skip anyway. Right, let's see if I can get Zombie Skip. Zombie Skip's been treating me well recently, to be honest. No. I was too far south on that, too close, yeah. Oh well. First miss skip of the run. Not too bad. It is 5:35:59. Nice. It's good memory. Yeah, because Hobbit's 3:12:07 I got, didn't I? I want to get that down to a sub 3:10 at some point. But I don't know, Lord of the Rings just feels like a better speed game at the moment. Hobbit's just like, whoa, big launches, Bilbo can fly. Whereas this one's Bilbo can move as well as fly. I think I've got it in my head that kind of thinks his world record run is like, I'd just say it's a 2:53, but it's a 2:53:52 is the thing. Right, it's not like it's 4 minutes ahead of me of my PB. Gandalf, hello, okay. Just had a thought, can't you get a horse in Hobbit and skip the 2 Gandalf and Radagast levels? Honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking not, because I believe it's a linear game. But it's worth testing. I mean, there's no reason to have a look at it. I mean, if it is, I'm going to be really annoyed at myself for missing something like that. But yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Oh, come on. So when Gandalf starts shooting that. Gandalf really does not like me today. That's ridiculous. That is worth testing, to be fair. But I always thought, unlike Lord of the Rings, Hobbit was just a linear game. I could be wrong. Probably am, but... I know when people started running or having a look at glitches in the game, they found the launch and were trying to get straight from the start, either to the troll horde or all the way to the end. So like, see if the trigger was the last level. Would be very weird for them to miss something like that. Yeah, they did miss launches. So yeah, I guess. Because by that point, you'd go from looking for proof to... on the doorstep. I believe. So this run isn't great at the moment. Just remember the 1P2C. Yes, I do know I can activate the map by pressing the opposite of options, but it actually takes longer to load. So like, you have to wait for a few seconds for it to activate, or for you to be able to press it. So I think menuing, using the start menu and going down to view map actually saves a second or so every time you do it. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, now it also has other uses, because when I go in and when I go and change vertical sync for Osgiliath, it does mean that I don't need to go out and back into the menu, even though I accidentally do most of the time. It is strange. That's this game. Nice. that was intentional, getting hit by the Nazgul there, because then I know kind of where my line is, and it deactivates them for a little bit. Thank you, Sam. How did Sam return there? During the cutscene, you can't move, but the AI can. So, I've used that there. And the AI go back through the hole because they, of course, want to follow the players. It's a neat little optimization. Saves a few seconds because it saves the crawling through the hobbit hatch thing. But yeah, one of the few times where the AI is actually nice. Wow, okay, thank you, Sam, very cool. Wow, really? Okay. Imagine not being scared of an army, but being scared of some heat. Must be the ring race. I like that, that's great. So I keep both players up for this. Nice. That was really good. Oh, I should have switched to Legolas. Damn, oh well. That's not too bad. The Summer Monka-S, the Witch King, I like that. They just don't cope too well in the heat, that's all. They're the equivalent of like the average British person. It's been like 35 over here the past couple days, it's been great. Right, let's see if I can get like a Legolas stuck here just for a laugh. Come on, game. Who knows? There we go. $35 degrees, yeah, it's ridiculous for the UK. I'd imagine that would be pretty standard, if not nice and cool for you. I don't know, I've liked it. It's been good weather. No, 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 no. Ugh. Why? Why'd you do that, man? Okay, I just got to build through the cutscene at least. Where's Legolas? Currently 34 there, where you are. That must be nice and cold for you. See, as long as there's a slight breeze, I'm fine with the temperature like that. Like, I'd happily go out for a lot of walks and stuff in that. Too warm to play sports, but other than that, it's fine. Oh, I got Sam as well. Sam is the best for this section. And I've got him on P1. Perfect. So, for some reason, they programmed it intentionally so that Pippin's attack, Pippin can attack the fastest than any other character, and for some reason Sam attacking with a frying pan can do 2 damage rather than 1 to these guys, or maybe 1.5, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, getting hit with a pan is painful. I agree. It's just so weird that they consider that, you know? Oh. I think Legolas is a bit jealous of... Whoa. Not seen that before. Look behind you. There you go.
A demon of the ancient world. This foe is beyond any of you.
How did Legolas launch there? Auto-scroll will skip with a launch. Oh god, I hope not. I mean, I hope so, but also I hope not. That would be kind of fun unless you were the person who programmed the auto-scroller. Okay, that's somehow reached. Right, this section is the best in the entire game. You just have to, yeah. Nice, we did it. The best, like, yeah, just the best between cutscene part of any LEGO game. Or just any game in general. Like, who doesn't want to just jump down some stairs straight into the cutscene activation? Gameplay, I know, right? That's a really annoying part in any percent, because you're like, you get a cutscene as you go through the door, and then it's just, oh yeah, I can play again. 5 seconds straight into another cutscene. So this boss fight is possible to skip. Never managed it. Right, so let's see if I can do the manipulation to get 2 here. Two army. That's tough. Did things do it? No. It's that inconsistent. No, if things did this skip, he could have been anywhere between even, let's say, and maybe a minute ahead. It was known back then, yeah. But it was rarely ever done, or never done in a run. Because people thought, like Saruman skip, it's just ridiculously inconsistent. But this is about an hour into the run, so you'd never want to go for this. That was the 6th hit, really? Yeah, it's another launch. You launch from the skeleton next to the pot on the left. You have to get the apples out from inside the pot, and then you can launch from it. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm on hand now. Okay. Loading ring? Okay, that's normal. How much time will it save? It's difficult to tell. Getting the apples out of the barrel is quite difficult. Unless you have a proper strap for it. And then you've got the launch itself, which is quite inconsistent. You're looking at maybe a minute, if everything's absolutely perfect. I believe the Gandalf boss fight takes 2 minutes 30. But you've got to get the roll boost up the slope. Yeah, only a minute. It would be more, but we skipped the cutscene at the end of the Balrog fight anyway, in any percent, so it's not that big now. I mean, Hirasmi did say at one point he could save 1.5 to 2 minutes with it or something. I believe so. Sub 220 is still not reasonable even with it. Sub 220, yeah. Sub 220 co-op would be possible. Because I think they only have 50 seconds or so to save to make that possible. Or to make that done, even. And I think at the moment, my best known splits or my best splits would give a mid 222 if we're just looking at the levels and kind of good overworld movement. And that's based off of like ILs and stuff. So for single player it's probably a while off, but there's a lot of little like couple of second strats here and there which would add up, I think. Sub 220 definitely will happen in co-op, but what strats they'll use I have no idea. Doing this section 1P2C should save like 15 seconds. It might well do, yeah. One player is Aragorn, the other one is Legolas or something, yeah. Again, that's stuff I need to look into. So far I've only looked at the big time losses I had to world record. I mean, I still don't know how things managed his 939 Mario that he got in his world record, because my best with 1P2C is a 942 or 43. Don't get that. Okay, only one of them got picked up. That's annoying, but it just be like that sometimes. So now we have 1P2C here. Please be nice, please be nice, please be nice. Yay. That's a good point. I do want at some point to try and go for a sub 6 I'm on hand IL. Because the best at the moment is a 606, and that's improvable. Have I looked at each section in Mario? Maybe there's a single section where you lose the time in. Yeah, I did when I started doing the 1P2C. I kind of had a good look over the level. It's not so much a difference in strats, which is kind of interesting. It's just Thinks being an absolute god. I think I've managed to have sections which have been the same time, but I haven't managed to chain them all together into one run. Whereas Thinks managed to do that. No. Taming Golem. I forgot how well that kind of chained together. Oh, Summer Best getting down. That's great. I mean, if I keep grinding, I reckon I could get a sub 135 with these current strats. But I'm probably not going to go for it. Is there a skip for the Balrog fight here? No, the trigger isn't active, I believe, until the Balrog fight happens. I don't believe the trigger's active for Taming Golem. I might be wrong. But anyway, you can do this 1P2C, and it loses a tiny bit of time, but not much. It might actually be interesting to test if there's a barrel skip here. So you get all 6 fish, and then go in and see what happens. Oh no, Loopy, this fight is programmed wrong, but in a different way. Like, the way I'm running into the Balrog here, and then basically activating its kind of proximity attack twice, rather than going through its normal sequence of attacks, is, yeah, that's making the boss fight much quicker. So yeah, this fight isn't programmed right either. I mean, it might be programmed slightly differently, because there's platforming up to the fight, which will have triggers and such. Nice, first try fish clip. That's rare. And that second try, okay, that's good. Oh, that's another thing. By jumping or jump diving into dark areas, i.e. not being on the floor, you skip the animation of Frodo pulling his file out. See if I can actually get the hits on Sam for once. It won't happen. Haven't got it in ages. I think my timing's all off. Oh, got it. Nah, this fight isn't programmed well either. Actually, no, this fight's alright. The only thing is the soft lock that can happen. Actually, no, it's not a soft lock, it's a crash, isn't it? But you kind of have to be going for it to do that. I didn't get it, okay. I think my switch was too early. So if I entered the water with the rope like this, the game will crash. Yeah, you're right. I could do this part 1P2C. I just haven't got around to strat finding for it yet. Oh, I got that. Okay, 2 for 3. Throw the fish with Frodo and then go and illuminate while doing the rest with Sam. Yeah. It is possible, but I think for me at the moment, it would take... It saves a small amount of time, and would probably... Oh, well, I'd struggle with it. I'd need to just seriously get better at 1P2C. Well, that happened. Let's try that again. Yeah, the game can't animate Sam swimming with the rope. That was another gold, really? Okay. I guess the first couple of sections were pretty smooth. My Dead Marches has been pretty good recently, which is good news. And now the longest, most pointless section in the game, apart from maybe the Pelennor Fields auto-scroller. That would actually be good 1P2C. I might have a look at that at some point. So that gold can be improved by getting animation skip 3 for 3, the jump with Frodo first try, and a bit of optimization with 1P2C. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I can optimize a little bit more on the Gandalf side. I'm just, yeah, still getting used to doing that 1P2C. But yeah, the 3 for 3 would work. There's also an even quicker version of, I guess, of that animation skip, where Gollum just immediately takes damage and goes back onto the wall. But that requires Sam being hit 3 times as the non-playing character. So like you're removing the AI's hearts, which is kind of weird to think of. So I could also go for that on the first or second, or maybe both. So there's still ways to optimize it. I'll take it for the time being though. I need Frodo for this part. Right, so coming up here is a forced roll section, but we don't like that. So you're meant to be rolling through this entire thing, but you can just do that. Good game. That's such fun movement to do, actually. It feels really nice when you just get the rhythm down for it. Imagine doing intended strats, I know, right? There's very few levels which now have intended strats. Like, only intended strats. In Marvel Superheroes 2, even intended strats can softlock you. That's rough. That was awful. Intended strats softlock you. That's really bad. I mean, judging by the past few days, I can tell you all about the potential softlocks you can get in Lord of the Rings. Especially in boss fights. Ooh, lucky. That was close. That would have been a big time loss if I didn't get that rope grab. Their punch is so powerful, it removes everyone on the elephant. It's pretty impressive. How do those intended strats soft lock you? That's what I want to know. Level, track objects. Oh, nice. This is the most broken level in the game, and it's so fun. Oh, almost went back in bounds there. You posted the soft lock in the Discord a while back. You could take a look at it. Oh, okay, I will. Probably will after stream then. So yeah, there was that launch, and then this level's broken. Great, it's kind of boring. It isn't in the speedrun. It's so fun to do. Like an IL for this is close to 2 minutes. Oh, didn't get it. Okay, that's quite inconsistent. That kind of slope roll thing. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, the tracking part in the first section is pretty meh. This section. There's the tree bid section, I know. Past Mary out of bounds here. Because programming. So Mary's now out of bounds, right? Launch is up there. And we're at the top side of the level here. So yeah, you liking the tree beard section at the moment, Loopy? Told you this level was fun. I've lost where I am out of bounds. I know it's such a good level, honestly. I think this is the shortest level in the game now because of the skips. It's so fun. If only you would have seen it the first time in Legothon, that would have been crazy. Do you mean the LTT Games Relay? Because I don't think anyone submitted this for Legothon. Okay, I've not seen this before.
I will draw you, Saruman, as poison is drawn from a wound.
Right, so I'm assuming this is a result of the game. What? You've got this far without soft locking? Let's throw some weird stuff at you. Oh, if it was in Legothon it would have been crazy. You'd love to see people's reaction. Yeah, that's true actually. I might be able to do Legothon next year. I kind of missed the submissions for it because I wasn't confident streaming at the time. We'll see. I might be able to do next year. I mean, if I do, I definitely would run replay story. Oh, it's back there. Like you opened your mouth with surprise. I think it's the first time that's happened to you. That's good. It's such a good glitch, honestly. Honestly, it's a shame that glitch doesn't work in Osgiliath, because you don't have the pick up and put down mechanic in Osgiliath. But if you did, that'd be so cool. Do it in an any percent run. Yeah, Loopy, that's the reason why I prefer replay story over any percent. Because you have that glitch, you have secret stairs, which I don't know if you've seen. And then I guess you have, well, Helm's Deep launch is just annoying. Helm's Deep. Once we've done Helm's Deep, we've only got 2 levels left. Yeah. Yeah, just calmly place the character out of bounds. Why not? It's a bit difficult to line up. You need to make sure Treebeard's right foot is up against the wall, and then when he puts it down, it's out of bounds. No. There we go, okay. A little slow, but not too bad. Yeah, just placing a character out of bounds. Oh wait, I need to be back there. Yeah, that out of bounds is actually surprisingly tough, just because you've got a roll boost and movement to do pretty much blind, and it's quite easy to clip back in bounds. But yeah, just placing it out of bounds, honestly. You're now thinking what other LEGO games have huge characters where you can pick up other characters. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Hobbit doesn't have any, otherwise I would have tested it then. I mean, I guess it's the closest this game has to a vehicle level. Where's Gimli? Why Gimli? Oh yeah, we have a tough jump coming up here. The LEGO Movie video game has huge characters, but you don't know if he can pick up other characters. Yeah. I don't think it's not a common mechanic in any of the LEGO games I've played anyway, it just seems to be that one. Yeah, second try, that's not too bad. I think I'm starting to get the muscle memory back for that now. I kind of lost it when I started doing runs here. I think I was more, yeah. I think it was a combination of the track hobbits and the secret stairs. Is world record doable in this run? I can't see what time I'm on, but after this level, I think I'll have about 7 or 8 minutes left. I have managed to sub 4 secret stairs before. Hello. Hey game. I mean, world record's definitely doable if the game doesn't soft lock. Because that soft lock yesterday cost me 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half. I'm gonna die here. I didn't die there. I think world record's doable. What better way to end this level than an auto scroller? I mean, yeah. All the troughs are frozen. Never seen that before. Oh my god. They're meant to be hitting you and stuff, but they're all completely frozen. That's so weird. What? This game sometimes, honestly. Right. Secret stairs. I don't know why I went to switch character there. They've honestly just given up, they're just letting me through. So secret stairs is, yeah, the other really cool glitch. I think. You've got this roll boost up here. This is probably my favourite level to run, so. Up here. Jump. Nice. Yeah, that roll boost is cool. That's, yeah, one of the reasons why I like this level. This part coming up is ridiculous. So, Golem's going to grab onto the railing here, move forward, just goes out of bounds. Because, you know, programming. So he's out of bounds here. Down the stairs, right. Ah, not quite. Don't think I held right enough there. There we go. Lands on an invisible floor. Any reason that after the reset heavy levels you're doing the rest chronologically? Honestly, just memorization. Like, because the order doesn't matter, I just get to the point where I just do an order that I feel comfortable with. Hello game. Trigger, please. There we go. Why does it continue out of bounds? No idea. But yeah, the order and levels that I'm running at the moment, I'm just minimizing soft locks. Like putting as many levels as possible, or the levels that I've been soft locked in, putting them at the front. And then putting Osgiliath and Caradhras, which are quite reset heavy, in earlier. Just because, and then the rest is just kind of what I feel comfortable with. Because you kind of get a logical structure to it. I mean, the great thing with running something like Replay Story is it's entirely your preference. Right. If I wanted to, I didn't have to finish with Mount Doom, but I'm used to splitting at the end of Mount Doom, so I just do it. Yeah, I've only done one run where I didn't finish on Mount Doom, and that was yesterday because of the Kirathon Goal software. I did that at the end. If I'm submitting to Legathon, you'll probably end on the cool levels, so it'll end with the best parts. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking if I submit to Legathon, I'll just do it entirely chronologically. I feel like that would be easier to follow. And it's kind of quite well balanced out, this game. In the sense that quite a few levels have different skips in them. I mean, admittedly doing that, probably the most, or the best part of the run would be going from the speedrun plot doesn't matter. Good point. I don't know, I'd have to have a think about that. And then I'd have to test the run so that softlocks don't happen, which is a very high possibility because it's Lego Lord of the Rings. Pushing the game to the limits of its bugs and glitches. Okay, I'll take that, second try. So do you feel like ending with track hobbits or something would be a good idea? Right. I'd probably start with Osgiliath, just get kind of nerves settled. But that would just be preference. Oh yeah, cool little thing here. If Frodo dies, Gollum acts like he's been thrown off by Frodo already. People when submitting replay story or free play are using the same route as their PB. Okay. I guess that all depends on how the route's structured though. Oh, they just pushed off Frodo. Poor Frodo. What's going on there? Whee! Right, auto scroll to the win. I'm not sure what time this run is. important questions. What was the time? Okay, that's a good sign if Loopy's saying GG. Oh, nice, yeah. Happy with that. Yeah, unsurprising, that's a big gold at the end.